Today, we're taking a look at the cases you can get right now for the iPhone 14 lineup. All these cases are available for the 14, 14 Max, 14 Pro, and finally, the iPhone 14 Pro Max, to ensure your device is protected from day one. Now, we'll be testing out these cases on our iPhone 14 dummies. However, make sure you subscribe as we'll see more cases and screen protector videos once we get our hands on the real iPhone 14. All these cases are from Olixar and available right now at the links below. This is a thin, durable and lightweight case, which has a couple of really nice features on. For a start, it's MagSafe compatible, so if you have any MagSafe battery banks, docks or chargers, this is going to instantly be compatible with them straight out the box. To me, this is a must-have feature as I've bought many MagSafe accessories now. The next standout feature for this case is the kickstand on the back. I really like the design of this. Rather than having something halfway down the phone, this is actually integrated into the camera ring. And this is not only subtle, but also acts as a raised bezel for the camera. Moving to the front of the phone, you have this little bezel all the way around the phone screen. This will lift it off any surfaces when you place it screen down. This will stop getting the screen damaged, however, I would still recommend getting a screen protector for your device. The buttons on this case have slits either side of them, so they're nice and flexible and still clicky. In the hands, the case feels thin and has this lovely matte texture on. While it doesn't eliminate all fingerprints, it certainly does actually remove a good amount of them and makes them less noticeable. As you can tell, I really like this case. Overall, the only bad thing I can say is only available in black rather than other colours. Now, if you're looking to add a little bit of colour to your new iPhone, then the next Olixar case might be for you. This soft anti-shock case is available in purple, blue and grey. And while it adds a unique look to the phone, it also adds some incredible protection too. While the case looks a little bulky, it doesn't actually feel it in the hands. And as the case is well designed, you have some really big benefits of using it. Take a look around the camera module for instance. The case is actually moulded around the lenses and the flash. This means you don't have to worry about the glass in between them getting damaged like you would if it was just one large cutout. On the back of the case, you also have these large ridges, which are not only fun to run your fingers along, but also provide some grip when you're holding it, or if you're just putting it on a slippery surface. Now, with the bigger, more protective cases like this, is often a worry about the buttons losing feel and clickiness. However, Olixar have been smart, as these feel great and flexible still. The click is slightly muted, however, it's not really noticeable when you're using the phone. Around the front of the case, there's a decent lip to stop the screen getting damaged. Then on the sides of the case, there's another textured pattern which adds further to the grippiness and overall protection of this case. I would say this is a fantastic, stylish case which will not only protect your new iPhone 14, but will also add a splash of colour to it. The only downside is, because of the design, you're not able to use MagSafe with it. Next up, we probably have the most popular case for the iPhone, this 100% clear case with MagSafe. Now, the reasons this case is so popular should be clear. As you can see through the case, you can still see the colour of your iPhone 14 through it. This is important because normally this is the quickest way to show off the fact you've got the latest and greatest iPhone, if you're into that of course. Thankfully, this case is actually also good at protecting your iPhone and doesn't just provide a thin layer. This has a hard plastic back for a start. This means the case is rigid and certainly not flimsy. The edges of the case are also pretty tough. Although they're made from gel material, they have little air pockets in the corners. This will spread and absorb shocks. Thankfully, the buttons are also nice and flexible still, thanks to having slits either side of them. And the gel is also slightly more flexible here. Around the camera bump, there is a really good lip, which should help keep your cameras nice and protected if you put your iPhone on a table. There is also a smaller lip around the screen, so it will be protected, although I will urge you to protect it further with one of our iPhone 14 screen protectors as well. What I like about this case is that you're still able to use those MagSafe accessories that I was talking about before. This is thanks to the magnets that are built in. Perfect if you've already got a load of accessories or you're looking to start getting them. Last up, we have the silicone cases for the iPhone 14 lineup. Now these are available in a few different colours, like black, blue, pink and purple. Just like most silicone cases, they're grippy and soft to the touch. This does mean over time that things can get stuck to the silicone though. However, they are pretty easy to clean. However, the silicone on this case is grippy, but not too much that it should start pulling your pocket inside out when you're trying to answer a call. Now the main reason you probably want a silicone case are the bright, bold colours, and this is where the case comes into their own. They are really bright and are nice shades too. They provide a good amount of protection with a decent lip around the cameras as well. Also, flipping over to the screen, you'll notice a nice lip there as well, so you don't need to worry about when you lay it flat on a table. The only downside to these cases is that the buttons are just made out of silicone. They're still clicky and don't feel bad to press. They could be upgraded to nice plastic buttons for the best experience. So there you go, 4 cases for the iPhone 14 lineup. My personal favourite has to be this MagSafe camera ring stand case, as it not only looks good but has some fantastic features as well. If you want to purchase any of these cases, head over to the links below and make sure you like and subscribe, as we'll be covering more content on the iPhone 14 when it comes out. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.